Hello there! And in today's video, well, first of all, you can see my face. There's a reason for that. We'll get back to that. The other day, I'm filming this on Saturday. It was on Thursday, I think, was the Summer Games Fest, and they put out a couple of trailers. I watched 3 of them, I think. I watched the trailer for Sonic Superstars, which looks awesome, and I'm glad they're bringing Fang back. I love the art style, and I hope T. Lopes works on the soundtrack, because he did awesome for Mania. I watched the trailer for that other new Final Fantasy VII thing. It was like Ever Crisis or whatever it was called. The one that was like a mini remake of 7, like just kind of redoing the models and backgrounds and such, and then also doing the story of all the other spin-offs and such. So that's cool. It's only gonna be on mobile though. So, and then I watched the new trailer for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the second part of the remake for Final Fantasy VII. And oh my, I'm gonna stand here and ramble about it a bit. But first, I'm just gonna get a couple things out of the way. One, the reason I'm, showing my face in this video is because I might be getting a new phone soon, and just in case it, YouTube gives me whatever about, not getting my channel back, I have proof. This is my face. This is what I look like, and I own this channel. So, And then, back to Final Fantasy. Where did I put it? That's Lego Star... Oh, okay. I've played Final Fantasy VII, the original one, well, the remaster on Switch, but same thing. I bought this Sephiroth... I got this Sephiroth amiibo well before I finished the game. Found it at Target. And I think I put a community post. I bought this too. It was on sale for 40 instead of 50, so I bought it. I've played it, and it was very good. And I'm also in the process of playing Final Fantasy VIII. Haven't finished it. Played it. I think I'm like 6 or 7 hours in. Look, I decided to look up on Google how long it takes to beat, between 30 and 40 hours. But anyway, back to the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth trailer. It was insane. I need to preface this with I have not played Final Fantasy VII Remake because the newest PlayStation I own is a PS2. But I know a bit about it, and spoilers for all of Final Fantasy VII anything. If you don't care, keep watching. If you want to play it and don't want to be spoiled, maybe don't watch this video now. And if you don't care, continue watching. The trailer was insane. It showed this fake news broadcast. A tornado has swept over Midgar. Search and rescue options are commencing. And it showed the party you would have up to that point. Barrett, Tifa, Red 13, Aerith, yeah. Being rescued from the wreckage, and they looked pretty dead, which is not good. But I'm guessing that's not the main timeline. From what I know, there's multiple timelines, and we now have a second timeline where Zack is not dead. Zack is this guy, if you don't know. Cloud was absent. That's probably important. So I'm guessing that part was not the main timeline. Whew! And that was just the start of it. And then we see a black feather for a split second. I had to watch the trailer again and slow it down to see it. So that means Genesis might be back, which is just fantastic. I don't particularly like him. He kind of just walks around quoting the same play over and over again. It's what are you talking about, dude? Neither here nor there. Then we get some awesome footage of cutscenes of them out in the big open world, and that's awesome. And then they go to the Chocobo farm, and they're riding on top of the Chocobos, and it was awesome. And then I think we saw some crazy looking team moves, which is cool. And I hope we get one as a reference to the I think it's called the Fastball Special from the X-Men comics, which is where Colossus picks up Wolverine and tosses him. I hope we get a reference to that. That would be cool. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so we're getting more awesome footage of them in the world, and then we see Yuffie, which is cool. I don't particularly like Yuffie, but I think they're gonna kind of give her more character in the remake. So that's cool. Uh, didn't see Kate Sith, Sid, or Vincent, but I think they're saving them for whenever we get the next trailer. And then we see Sephiroth show up, and he says some, like, you know, kind of sinister stuff, like, oh, she can, referring to Genova, can turn into those you those you hate, those you fear, those you love, and then it, like, zooms in on his face, and his eyes looked kind of blue or purple. I'm fairly certain that he's got green eyes, but it could have just been a weird lighting in the trailer. And then it shows a couple of the creepy, like, cloaked Sephiroth clones saying reunion, and it zoomed in on one of their faces, and he almost looks like he had a little bit of the hair coming down and looked like Cloud. I don't know what's going on there. That's weird. And then it goes back to the Nibelheim flashback, where everybody gets, like, fairly injured. Cloud, Zack, Tifa, Sephiroth. Yeah, that. Shows, like, Tifa going to try and fight Sephiroth with the comically long katana. Then he grabs it, and it's, like, Sephiroth narrating, you know I killed her, so who is she? And it's like, what? I don't think that's true. Because when they show that, they show, like, him hitting her with the katana. Not good. Not good. They even show, like, a little bit of blood there. That's not good. I think he's lying. I'm pretty sure that that's just him trying to get in Cloud's head. I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't think they would deviate that far from the story. I think she's fine. Fine. I think she's fine. And I think that's just him trying to, like, you know, make Cloud more cuckoo. Oh my god, that... me just going through the events of the trailer, that's a lot. That is a lot of things to happen. And I just figured I'd make this video, kind of get out some of my thoughts on it. I do have one absolutely off my rocker theory. Maybe at the beginning, when they showed all the party at the beginning of the game, except for Cloud, looking awful dead, maybe they're gonna do something kind of like in the original game, where after what happened with Sephiroth in Nibelheim, that Cloud and Zack get, like, put in the big pickle jar looking things. Maybe that's gonna happen with those four in the Zack timeline. I don't know. I've not played Remake. I'm just trying to put together what I'm seeing into something somewhat cohesive. And I just figured I'd get out my crazy, like, probably not true theory, just on the off chance that it ends up coming true. Which, just to make it clear, my crazy theory is, oh, what if at the beginning of the trailer, when it shows the four of them looking in pretty rough shape, what if they're actually being sent off to become super soldiers, basically, like Cloud and Zack? I don't know. So, if you don't know anything about Final Fantasy VII, this has kind of just sounded insane. But I do very much love the series, and I'm saving to be able to buy a PS5 and play Remake, well, for a couple reasons, because I want to play Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy now. The Spider-Man games, Kingdom Hearts, I've played the first game of the rest of the series. I don't remember what else. But back to Sonic Superstars for a minute, just talk about that quick. That looked awesome. I'm glad that it's got 4-player co-op. It kind of almost reminds me of what New Super Mario Bros. Was for Mario, but for Sonic. It's even kind of got a similar art style. If they're bringing back... Completely changed the conversation here, I just realized, from Final Fantasy over to Sonic. But since they're bringing back Fang the Sniper or Knack the Weasel, I know he's had multiple names, I hope that maybe we'll see Bean the Dynamite and Bark the Polar Bear. I think those are their names. Come back again. That'd be cool. Wow, this is probably one of Ben... I cannot even speak correctly. This has probably been one of my least cohesive videos to date. It's kind of fun, actually. So, again, if you don't know anything about Final Fantasy VII, this has probably just sounded ridiculous. And if you watch the video despite not knowing anything about the series, good job. I probably sound like a crazy person. Yeah, I think that's about it. Just wanted to get out some of my thoughts on that trailer and my ridiculous cuckoo bananas theory, just in case it ends up being true. I also think I saw somebody, I don't remember who, I watched like a lot of reactions to the trailer when it came out the other day. I remember somebody suggested, oh, what if they bring back the scrapped idea? For the original Final Fantasy VII, there was a scrapped idea to have these two clones of Red 13. There was like a blue one and a purple one, and they had like fancy names like Cobalt 14 and Indigo 15. I don't remember. Something like that. But it was a scrapped idea that didn't end up making it into the final game in any way. Saw somebody suggest maybe they'll bring that back. That'd be cool. And also, while I'm here, I feel like I should mention if they ever make some kind of live action anything for Final Fantasy VII, that Cid should be played by Woody Harrelson. I just needed to say that. Woody Harrelson's cool. He was fun in the second Venom movie. That movie wasn't particularly good, but he was fun in that movie. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop rambling on. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. That's about it for now. Goodbye.